This episode marks the start of a massive project. The end goal? To fully automate every single wood product in Minecraft. All wood types, all variants, all without me lifting a finger. To get there, we're breaking it into 3 phases. Phase 1, building the tree farms themselves. Phase 2, digging a custom river to transport the logs to storage. Phase 3, designing a smart wood factory that turns those logs into every wood variant. And today, we're kicking things off with Phase 1, the farms. Welcome back to Just Create. If you are enjoying this series, consider subscribing and leaving a like. It helps a ton and makes sure you don't miss the future parts of this project. Before we can start building our tree farms though, we need to do a bit of work here. As if I fly up into the sky, we're currently standing on sort of an island with a river running all around it. And I want to transform this entire island into my wood chopping place, which means we need to tear this entire forest down. But before we do that, I need to head back to spawn and repair my elytra. Quick little session up here at the creeper farm. With the elytra already repaired, let's also just repair up the pickaxe. While we are at spawn, I wouldn't actually mind fixing up my axe, because I've been putting up for a few months. Yeah, months. Or the Chosen's Tower, where the villagers are running loose. Okay, interesting. Then we gotta stop by here, grab a bookshelf. Actually, I need 2. We have some unbreaking, efficiency, we need mending. And, ooh, I should probably get a new axe, but oh well. Get some efficiency 5 on that. Too bit lazy to get another smite or book to get smite 5, but guess we'll just have to use this for now. Don't think I'll be hitting too many things with it. Let's repair this. Grab a few sugar boxes, and off to the forest we go to start chopping down some trees. First section cleared, now just 3 times that to go. No use complaining over that though, instead getting to work starting to clear the rest of this island. Frantically trying to pick up the logs that the saw shop before realizing I'm chopping these trees down to make wood farm. I don't need these logs, which speeds up the process a lot. Still took me over an hour to clear out this entire island of trees, but at least that's over. So heading back to storage, dropping off a box of those and a box of logs, which I picked up before realizing I probably don't need to. I'll just head in here and ooh, only 500 mud, right. Where we'll head over to the shops and buy a couple of stacks of mud. And something that I love to do when it comes to working with water is a layer of mud right next to it. Just like I did with this entire custom river. And part 2 of this project will involve a lot of river terraforming, as I need to figure out how to make this track stop floating and, well, also sort out the river around this island, as this is, well, I think I can do better. For now though, let's open one of these and start surrounding the island with it, covering the edge and most importantly the actual river or lake bed with mud is a great way to make it feel and look deeper than it actually is, saving a ton of time not having to dig it down further. To get this final segment in, I had to bring out a beacon as I want to eventually widen and deepen the river, but for now just rounding the island off nicely while leaving enough space for the river to not encroach on the train tracks next to it. From this digging, I've got a lot of grass and dirt, so spending a few more minutes but just a few seconds for you placing it back down on the island. Right, a few minutes was definitely a lie. More like nearly another 2 hours terraforming, but we're getting somewhere. As the terrain behind me is definitely a whole lot smoother, but ran out of dirt that I got from digging out earlier. So let's go grab some materials. And one of the first things we have to figure out is a better source of light gray wool. I need a ton of it, and I only have 1.5 stacks. 2.5 stacks, actually. A few materials put together to solve this issue. Just grab a schematic from a previous world where I built a wool farm, and let's get that quickly pasted in here. Perfect. Let's see, it's gonna get the rails in here pretty soon. Oops. There we go. Just have to update some of these to make sure that they're all powered. Now we just need some sheep then. And ooh, right. What colors of sheep do I want? Definitely mainly light gray, but I do also think I want a few others. So let's do one purple, one brown. For now, let's just get even more light gray. Grab the lead as well here, and hopefully would carry on. This shouldn't be too hard. As we'll just stack 16 of these on top of each other. So that's 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Oh, we can only do 10. Yep. Don't mind me just walking my 2 towers of sheep. Sheep added into the actual farm. They just sit on minecart so that they pretty much always have access to grass. I'm just going to add in some hoppers here on the back to input our shears into. And then we'll just run a hopper line on the back side here. And if we drop shears into this hopper. Oh, hi. Thanks for... Okay, right. Just gonna have you guys move to the side. Thank you. Throw these in. That's gonna make its way throughout, hopefully. Yes. And oh, I need the minecarts to pick things up. They go right down here. Shears completely filled in all the way across. We're getting all the different wool bits now. I do need a lot more light gray wool than I have, but this will eventually add up. Need to improve the storage, but if future projects, I need to get back to terraforming. Gonna take a minute for the light gray wool to build up, but I have nearly enough. A few more different bits there, and then I just need one more shulker box. Actually, probably 2 now that I think about it. And I never ended up adding in any output to my tough farm, but we're gonna have to quickly fix that, where everything is standing still. Oh, right, my base power is probably off. Right, we'll just add some packagers then. Got andesite here, which I need, let's see, 2, maybe 30. Yeah, let's get an entire shulker box of that. And then tough, I think I just need 1 for now. And I feel a little bit bad for Throwlash, who's just made a wood shop, and now all of us are pretty much making wood farms. So let's just buy a couple of stacks of acacia logs. Thank you. All materials put together now. Grab a bit of grass as well. I want to quickly sort this small terrain piece that I've already added in the grass for, just extending up some rocks peeking through. Then I've got this section where I ran out of grass earlier while terraforming to focus on. I'm also adding in a couple of cliffs here, extended up from the river to add yet another elevation change onto the island, as it's still extremely flat. Which is a good start. Will look even better with the river in and all of the foliage later on. For now though, I want to focus on a bit bigger piece of terrain right in this area, as what I want to do is the first of a little mounted range, sort of, that will then continue on the other side of the river and eventually encase my main base. Same exact palette, but starting us off down in the ravine next to this, as I want to also incorporate this into the terrain as a sort of magical source, and hopefully also a place where I can build the nether tree farms. With that started though, heading up to the surface to add in the start of that mountain range. Not going too tall, but still extending up the first, but definitely smallest peak of the range, which is looking pretty good. It's gonna be really cool when we have this continuing over on this side. For now though, I want to do a little bit more work down here in the ravine, as we need to fix this up. Starting to dig down, as I mentioned, I want this to be a sort of magic, just like underneath my mega base, so extending in the same purple fog effect with purple and magenta glass. Bit of magic down here is looking really good. I don't think I'm going to work on the nether wart cave today. I might if I find the time, but I do want to focus on the overworld woods, and truth be told, I haven't used the nether woods that much in this world. But I do want to get the overworld tree farms in, so we need to grab a couple of create components for this. And first, I just want to see what I have in here. I think I'm gonna need new shafts. Maybe not. Yeah, okay, more deployers, more saws, more redstone contacts, and some contraption bits. Do I not have those? I guess I did not find the space for them. Okay, well, I know I'm low on redstone, so let's fly over here to the redstone factory first of all, as I need to grab a couple of stacks. Might as well stock the storage room up. How much? Ooh, we don't have a lot of andesite alloy, which means we need to head down here again, because I need the andesite. I really need to spend an episode just connecting up all my train lines and actually building some proper trains and actually figuring out the automatic delivery system that will deliver, well, all the resources I'm automating up to my main base. I think I just want to automate a few more things before I do that though. But we'll get these 9 stacks in here and these over on this side. side, have that process up, and I guess while we wait for that, we'll head over to spawn and buy some components from Chosen, because I still don't really love crafting them. Totally didn't forget to hit the record button. Bought a few new goodies from Chosen's shop though, spending another stack of diamonds in here. I got rid of funding Beardy's retirement plan, but definitely still funding Chosen's. Back here, we should have a little bit of andesite crafted at least. Oh, definitely. Oh, I must have already put in a bench before I put this in. Well, I can't complain to have even more than I need. What we're gonna need here is a couple more gantry shafts, probably. Let's just get 2 more stacks. Gantry carriage, is that a slab? Oh, it is a slab. 16, definitely enough. We also need sticky mechanical pistons, which means we need piston extension bolts. So just more planks. 16 of those. Stack of these. Turn that into 16 of those, and then I need some slime to go with that, because I want to have a little bit of fun with these tree farms and not just build your basic spinning one. Oh, need to put the glue on here as well. Think that coupled with all of the things we have in the truck is gonna be enough for us. Oh, actually, I lied. We need some more stuff. We need moss and we need saplings, of course. I don't have a whole lot of those. Right, don't have any pale moss saplings. All right, I do have some propules at least. What am I even missing? I'm missing jungle. Oh, I'm missing so many. Oh, I know where they are. Okay, we'll go grab those in a second. I actually did just remember there is a few more things I want. And ooh, that's all my zinc. Right, not great. Wait, how is that all my zinc? That's literally all of it. What did I use zinc for? Because I've grabbed the pole. Oh, this is bad. Did I smelt it up? Nope. Right. Now, one sinking it turns into 4 goes... does not. Okay. We need so much zinc. Right. Yes. Guess we'll head into the caves then. I know there's a cave hiding underneath here. One is digging out the river, so maybe that's a good place to start. Right, this is definitely enough. I think I need about 4 stacks. So let's try to find our way out of here. Oh, I should have bought some copper while I was at spawn. No, actually we're good. I've got a ton of it here. Also need to craft up a couple of barrels, but first let's just get this oxidizing. Just down 1 level. Slabs, turn of these, turn those into a ton of barrels, as I want to use these as a decorational piece. I think I have a really fun idea that could work really well, pairing these with some girders. Don't think I need quite as many, but never hurts to have extra barrels. And ooh, I never added in a waxer. Do I even have honeycomb here? Oh wait, I should, right? From last episode when I took a lot from Beardy. Yes, perfect. Well, I made him a farm. Get this oxidizing down. Actually, probably didn't need to wax it, considering I'm going to probably put this in the copycat blocks, but better be on the safe side. And that should be everything. Back over towards the tree island we go, which is looking really good. Oh, I like it. I love doing terraforming. I'm not entirely sold on the terraforming I've been doing, but I am kind of using the terraforming around this base as a bit of a test, trying to figure out, trying a few different methods for a future project that I'm really, really excited about. But I'm not going to tell you much about that. Just, look out for something in October. Yeah, I know it's a while from now, but trust me, it's worth it, and I hope you're gonna enjoy it. But it's enough of that. To start off the first tree farm here, I want to just go simple and do our oak. Marked out on the other end here another line. Then I want to make a couple of lines throughout here, and this one as well. Just give us a bit of room underneath this for now. Clearing out a couple of blocks. Think and hope that this right here is enough space for us. We don't need to fill this, but I do need a bit of space to move some things around down there. Just need a little bit of a box here to use as a depot one. Before we hop down on these lines here that I dug out, I want to add in a few moss blocks. Totally unnecessary, could have just crept the grass, but I'd like the saplings to grow on moss because I said so. Do I really need a better reason than that? Then why don't we start up here over ground, where the first thing I want to do is build our saw setup, where what I want to do is have a metal girder sticking up from here. This is going to be connected into our saws, then just skip one just like that across, this going down into a barrel, which in turn will have some deployers facing upwards right here. Just gonna rotate those going along this entire stretch, of course moving the ones where we don't want the saplings. Instead, well, this should also, okay, it's not on there. Oh, there's the redstone contacts, where we need one redstone contact facing this way and another one facing this way right there. And that right there, if we just grab a bit of glue, is the entire contraption that's going to actually do the cutting. So you may be wondering why we need all of this space. And that is because I massively want to overcomplicate this, which is why we need some gantry shafts. So right over here, I want to get that started. This is of course going to extend across this way. We need a few shafts up here, and then to just make this even more complicated, we're not going to have it going back and forth. No, we need to bring out our sticky mechanical piston. Place that 2 blocks underneath that one. Break up the U blocks below this to add in 2 extension poles. Some shafts on those 2. This here actually just needs a gear shift and gearbox with a shaft connecting those up, and then just an input of power into any of these 3. We need more create components. I actually forgot a redstone part, but we need this going in there, and then could actually save on the redstone link here, couldn't we? As we need a redstone contact sitting there and another one sitting right over here. Very misplaced that one. Run and grab that piece, which is just a power toggle latch. Then we need to learn my toolboxes. Redstone link there, up here, and over on this guy. Actually, out of this one, let's rethink that, because I'd like to just put 2 deep state bits, our redstone link right here, and bring in our pulse repeater just to have the tree farm take a little bit of a break. Probably have it sit here for around 10 seconds. Let's see, bringing out our oak, as this is going to be that, and also maybe just a round die, as I don't think I've used that anywhere else. Sapling on top and die on the bottom. Same thing down here, obviously flipping this one on, where I think we're at a point where we could theoretically test this. Do have to add in the filter on these, add some saplings in there, and now we just need a bit of power. And nothing of this actually uses any SU, I don't think. Oh no, this does use SU. Right, okay. We actually do need a bit of power. Hopefully not insane amounts though, as I only have some water wheels. I don't really plan on hooking anything up here to the power grid. Okay, there we go. Hooked up to power. We'll just speed this up to probably 128. And then how do we... Okay, so... Oh, actually, it's spinning the wrong way. Because if we do that, that should activate, go across, go down, come back, sit there. Oh, okay. Definitely slow this down to 64. Oh, we gotta go up to the surface to see this in action. This is gonna be so cool. Hold up. Longest 10 seconds of my life. I fear it must have broken. Yes. I see where my mistake was. Yep. Okay. Totally. Yep. Smart stuff. That means we can definitely remove that though. Although I don't have any redstone dust. Nope. Can't remove that. Don't have any redstone dust. This should trigger it another time though, at least. Continues its loop. 10 seconds now, and then this farm extends up through the ground, cuts down any potential trees, retreats. Oh, that's amazing. I love it. Oh, it's so cool. I am really glad I discovered the fact that you could move gantries with the pistons. Now let's just grab our copycat blocks, some of that. As another thing that I discovered that is absolutely amazing, the contraption has the ability to move through ghost blocks, which means that we can hide this away a little better than having these open holes everywhere, because usually it gets stopped by full blocks, but it can actually go through these. So that's why we have the copper grates for it to extend out of. Still unrealistic, but it works. Then the barrels across here, just complete that, and maybe we actually extend in a few steps over on this corner as well. Oh, first tree grow. Okay, that cuts it down. Replants. Oh, perfect. Works just like a normal tree farm. And I mean, we should have some logs down there now. Can I reach that? Oh, yes, perfect. Oh, right, ghost box. Yep, I remember that. But the reason we added in some barrels here is look at how perfect that is with the girder moving along. It's like it's moving on some little rails. Oh, it's amazing. I love it. But that's just one tree farm done. So let's get to work continuing to get the rest of them built up. Three hours of building tree farms later, and it's looking really good. Dark oak and pale oak filled up really fast, as well as the bamboo, but we got them all in. This one, I'm still a little curious if it's actually fully working. I've had to add in a lot of extra saws because the roots were growing through the ceiling down to this area, so there's just a bunch of saws on this guy. But that should be working. I haven't seen it break since I added those. For now, though, we need to work on a system to get all of these over and into one area, and but also a better system for this because I'm currently just manually turning them on and off when they fill up. And for this, I've actually got to go and have a little chat with Beardy. And while I'm over towards spawn, I've got to pick up a few resources as we've got to build some trees. A little bit of lag here as we're loading the spawn area. I'm not entirely sure where Beardy is, but he's been, well, in his mini golf hole for the past 2 weeks. So I'm assuming he's still here. Mr. Bedstone. Mr. Bedstone.
Hello?
Hello? Oh, you're in here. Okay.
I hear Stam. Oh,
yep, you hear me?
I'm coming up. I'm coming up.
Slowly.
Slowly. What's up, Mr. Stam?
Hi. Okay, so I've built amazing tree farms, Beardy. Amazing ones.
Okay. Everyone's building tree farms. How much wood do we need on the server? There's even a shop. Like, why do you even need a tree farm?
Yeah, well, the shop wasn't a thing when the Foliage took a sweet time, so
The shop's been a thing for, like, weeks.
Okay, well, I built tree farms.
Right.
And they're pretty spread out, and I need a way to transfer the materials into one central location. And I kind of like the little droid sort of thing you built at my village with the sugarcane moving.
Okay. Yeah, bot stones.
Yeah. Oh, you've even named them. Interesting. Okay.
This is the bot stones factory. It's just gone a bit rogue.
Oh, I see. Yeah, so Dave steals your packages.
Like I said, it's gone a bit rogue.
Okay.
Yep.
Maybe I don't want bot stones then.
Oh no, they're fine. They're fine. Like, I mean, it's only these ones that have gone rogue, I'm sure.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah. Well, and there's also one back at my base that's got a bit rogue as well.
Oh.
Keeps removing his driver forcefully.
Yeah. That's not lovely.
Right. Okay. So you want some bots?
Yeah. I need some bots.
Okay. How many bots are we talking?
6, I think.
6 bots.
Yep.
Okay, that can be arranged. What sort of, how many packages do you want them to carry? Like a barrel worth of packages?
A barrel worth of items, yeah.
Okay, so you want the Mark 1 barrel bots?
The Mark 1 barrel bots,
Yeah, that can be arranged. I mean, I can sort out delivery for you. I can get them delivered over to you.
All right, that'd be great.
Yeah, okay. So six barrel bots.
6 barrel bots.
Okay, I'll just staple the invoice to the crate they turn up in.
Yep. Okay. Yep.
Excellent.
Right.
Yeah, this is good. Well, nice.
How long is the delivery time on these?
Well, obviously, we've got they are custom built to order, so we've got the manufacturing time, we've got the design time, and then obviously there's the delivery time as well. So I should have them over to you maybe about an hour. Okay. Yep. I can get them over to you today, Stam. Not a problem.
Right. I'll go build some trees and pathways for them to travel on then.
Okay. Yeah.
Well, they're not going to travel on the trees.
They're gonna... obviously, you do realize that there's some assembly required.
Yeah.
Did you want them pre-built, or did you want?
No. I can assemble. It's like
cool.
Reminds me of IKEA furniture.
Oh, fantastic! You'll be right at home, Stam.
I'd be right at home. Yep. Okay. Bye. Cool. Right. No idea what this is going to cost me. I mean, if it's too many diamonds, maybe we just offer him a free custom tree or something like that. Just gotta close that up behind me, and before we head back, I gotta do a bit of a shopping trip here at spawn, as I need... Right, okay, Shosen's Dirty Shop, where I need to grab up a bunch more packed mud, bit of rooted dirt, so you got a bit of normal of that as well. Bring out my spending diamonds, order that. This here being for our pathways, of course, and then we obviously can't have an island without trees, because, well, we are making tree farms, so there needs to be a forest on here that they're actually chopping down. So we need to buy a couple of leaves, and when I say a couple, I mean a lot of leaves. Probably so many, in fact, that I should have talked with Foliage. I got in a bulk order on this. Let's see, gonna need 21 stacks of those. Then this is dark oak. I need oak, where I need about 12. Oh, well, we'll get 13. Where do we have acacia or Celia? Oh, this is gonna be an expensive shopping trip. Does he have mangrove? Oh, he has mangrove leaves in stock now. Perfect. Cool. Think that is everything. Do I pay down here? Do I pay here? Oh, I'm 30 diamonds short. Up here. Hopefully this arrives in packages, because I did not bring enough shulkers, I don't think. Yep, it does. Perfect. Restock my spending diamonds. Oh, loads of leaves. Right. Well, thank you, Foliage. That saved me so much time, and I'll be back, because this isn't even all the trees I want to build today. I'm throwing together a few more blocks here, and we've got a lot of blocks for building a couple of trees and a pathway, but we don't have quite everything just yet. We'll get these moved over, though. As pretty much all of the final resources we can get over here. If we just stand here, we can grab a few more. Oh, okay. Let's just wait for that. Grab it down. Jungle's all done. Need a couple of acacia logs as well. Oh, and I yet again. Okay. Now, I actually doubt it, and we might have to head back to spawn, but I want to check if we have a stack of mangrove logs in here. So on the way, oh, 51. Ooh, that's cutting it close. It actually might be enough. I think I have a little bit more in my storage. Oh yeah, okay. Just enough. Completely out of spruce except some fences though, so that we do still have to get. Luckily that farm should at least have a couple of stacks of logs. Really hoping it has. Oh, only 2 actually. Ooh, spruce, what we run out of? Yep, definitely not enough spruce just yet, but we're getting there. And it's actually an extremely good thing that we enchanted this up today, as I've got to go grab some mushroom blocks. But first I need to restock my rockets and head off in this direction off to the dark oak forest, as I think that's going to be the fastest way to do this, where I need to just chop the caps off of all of the brown mushrooms. And I'm gonna grab the stems because the stems are nice to build with. I haven't actually used mushrooms too much in this world though. That should be enough mushroom blocks for us. Let's head back over to the island, where we can, while waiting for the spruce to fill up, extend in the main pathway stretching through the landscape. I want to add in a few smaller paths stretching off to the different farms with coarse dirt eventually, but I'm waiting to do that until I have the self-assembly bot stones in my hands.
Gotta have words with you.
You scared me.
That's fine. That's fine. 2 things. 1,
yes.
I have a delivery for you.
Yes.
2,
yes.
I just went to go collect the profits from the power generator.
Yeah.
And there doesn't seem to be anything in there apart from 1 token.
1 token? When did you collect them last?
Yesterday afternoon I think I popped by it. But even then there was only like 20 tokens in there.
Yeah,
Everyone
well I powered it up
stacks.
this morning. Yeah? Is that a problem?
Well, yeah.
Why?
I'm just a bit curious as to how you made 30 tokens last 3 weeks. That was the first time I emptied it.
You see, I still have a stack of tokens in my ender chest, which you gave me for the power thing over there. I haven't bought any tokens yet, really.
Each token only lasts for 20 minutes, Sam.
Yeah.
Which means you've only had 10 hours of power in 3 weeks. You've been on for more than 10 hours.
Yeah, I have.
It's all just very suspicious, Sam.
How is it suspicious? I'm good at saving my power when I'm not here. I'm just good at saving power. Think about the environment and all that, you know? Yeah.
Not reusing the same tokens over and over again, Stam, are we?
No, I would never do that.
Very suspicious. Anyway, I've got a delivery for you. Where do you want it?
Well, over here, preferably. This way. No. That's
fine.
My path's gonna go there, maybe.
Oh, yeah. You probably don't want it there then.
I want it down on my path over here.
Oh, look at the happy ghost.
I actually found a use for him.
Okay, nice.
Yeah.
Is that because you don't have a jetpack, or because you run out of jetpack fuel, or just?
I don't have a jetpack. I don't like jetpacks. Right, just
like
right over here.
Just want to hear, do you? Okay, right. Give me a sec. Just do that and just do that. Yeah, one sec. It's just close your eyes.
No, yeah. Sorry.
It was here the whole time. Yeah, there you go. Your delivery has arrived.
All right.
Yeah, you should have everything you need.
It's expensive.
The invoice there as well, yeah.
So, you wouldn't want to, do it for a custom tree, like a complete custom tree at your base. No, even like no schematic, just
I've bought every single one of your custom tree schematics. Sam.
Yeah, but I'll make you a brand new custom tree.
Just for me.
Yeah, just for you.
I'll be honest. I've not really used the ones I've got so far, Stan.
Do you want to buy more? I'm deciding more.
Yeah, it's fine. I'll tell you what. We can take off the warranty. You can just get it without the warranty. That'll be fine.
All right, fair enough.
Yeah, sound good. Basically, I need diamonds to spend in Chosen's Mall. So, yeah, that's kind of where I'm at.
Me too. Yeah. You lost your biggest tough customer recently, so I understand it hurt the pockets.
Yeah. Foxy stopped buying my tough.
Yeah, I stopped buying the tough as well.
Oh, I know, but Foxy bought about 50 shulker boxes.
Oh, feel like you're set for days then.
Well, I would have been if I hadn't then spent all those diamonds in Chosen's Mall.
Yep.
Right. Anyway, I'm gonna disappear. Enjoy your bots.
Thanks for the bots.
If you have any trouble with them, then well, you didn't take out the warranty, so not my problem. See you later.
Back to present, as Beardy arrived when I was building paths, finish off the spruce box here, and we have our little droids. Easily expensive, but even named them. Oh. But before we put those droids in, let's build a tree. And while we aren't just building one new tree today, we are building a ton. First of all, I want to build a few Savannah-inspired ones around the acacia tree farm. before switching focus to some vibrant jungly trees with some splashes of lime stained glass and lime glazed terracotta for a bit of extra vibrancy. I'm really branching out of my comfort zone with all these new designs, and maybe you should try something new, such as subscribing and leaving a like if you haven't already. Now this entire build one new custom tree every episode is starting to pay off, as I've got a decent sized library of trees now, so let's put them to use building up some of our birch and oak trees over on the south end of the island, surrounding those two farms as well as hiding them away a bit. Where I've been able to build trees for about 2 hours now with no breaks, and we have a start of a very odd forest with very many different tree types, as I built up some spruce trees over on this end and a few pine trees over here. And of course, since this is a 3-part project, I will be working in this area in the next episode as well, so I think I'm going to tackle the pale wood, dark oak, and cherry trees. Oh, I need to turn off the cherry farm. Oh geez, in the next episode, while I'm cleaning up the river and actually working on the official storage for all the wood. For now though, we need to set the droids up, and for that we need a few more resources, where I need gold, something which I don't really have and I don't think anyone's actually selling, and I don't want fancy mining, so I think we do a little visit to Foxy, who's online, who might have one. Hopefully has a gold farm set up at least. Right, Foxy's off in this direction. I'm assuming he's over at his workshop, although didn't he build a new workshop? I've not been here. Oh my god, he's done a lot. Oh my goodness. What on earth is this place? So few frames. Mr. Fox. Oh, there you are. Do you have gold?
Nope.
No? Not
No.
at all? No gold?
Not a bean, mate. No, that's one of my upcoming farms. Copper, gold, brass. No, none of that. Loads of iron.
Yeah,
iron.
I see that.
Nearly 13,000 iron blocks.
Right. Okay, well,
Sorry, bud.
tough luck. All right, toodles then, I guess.
Yeah, good luck.
Bye.
Bye.
Okay, now Beardy's probably eating lunch at the moment. But, maybe... Oh, he does have gold, doesn't he? Where is it stored? Don't worry, I'm not trying to steal anything. I will leave some diamonds for him. I just need gold. Hank? The workshop? Don't mind me. Just need, let's see, 1, 2, 3. I want 6 stacks. Okay. That should cover the warranty fee for the droids as well, and some more diamonds. Oh, creeper, I'm out of here. I'm gonna need a bunch of controller rails, probably more than I need. We're gonna need a bunch of these, probably not 16 stacks of them, but just stacking up. Controller rails, and then a bunch of powered rails, and we have a little bit of gold left over as well, so that's great. Then I'm probably just gonna use some redstone blocks to power these things, and we are gonna need more card assemblers. How do we... They are just... Okay, good. Let's get get 2 stacks more of those. Make a stack of redstone blocks and a stack of those. With the rails, let's dig out the space for these warranty bots. No, I declined the warranty. Probably a mistake. What I was saying is we need to dig out a little bit of space underground here. Does he supply? Oh, what a lazy bum. Guess then what we'll do is we are gonna have some controller rails. Just want to line these first 2 blocks here with some deep tape. Not gonna put that under all of the rails, but I want to make sure that I don't break this ever. Like I was saying, we're gonna have some controller rails facing towards the path, and we can get 5 in here. We'll figure out the nether wart bot in the future. I'm not gonna build those farms today just because I don't really use that wood a lot. We'll figure that out whenever I next use it, I guess. Then we're gonna need to face our card assemblers facing this way so that the bots travel forwards. Important thing is that we lock the rotation, I think. I don't know, I haven't really built any droids before, but this would make sense in my head. No, wait, not lock the rotation. Do we want to lock the rotation? No, we want it facing towards motion. I lied. Then if we head into our little crate here, we've got to grab our bots and get the right and left arm messed up here. Right, let's see. So first of all, just a shaft going into this. Then we need our connecting module. Very fancy names, Beardy. Torsos. Okay, well, that's not as fancy. Those are going to sit right on top of those. And problem now with the arms. We'll add in the heads first. Oh, that's your face. Sorry, your head's on backwards. Oh, look at how happy they look. We'll add in the arms of this guy. Are the arms down? Are the arms up? Don't actually know. We'll have some up and some down, I guess. But the rest, I can't really add in the arms farms because they're so close to each other. We can add in these as well. We can have some with the down. Oh, yeah, that's great. Okay, just gotta, let's put this back in here, I guess. Now this will get confusing really, really fast. So I've created this little layout map that I want to try and follow, and hopefully we can figure all of this out. I've spent far more time than I'd like to admit adding in the outputs where we are actually going to send the droids now. I've also done a little bit more logic to just set up an AND gate here so that it can only stop in this position if either that vault is full or eventually the other storage is full with this little mechanism right here. That is set up on all of the wood farms now, so that should hopefully all be working. And I want to get the first line in. So we need a bunch of rails, powered rails, redstone blocks, and yeah, that should be good. So this guy's going to go with the spruce and mangrove. So let's just start figuring that out. Okay, I'm up the first two slopes. This lines up to here, connecting this up. Now we just need to figure out how to also have this go with the mangrove and then back through the same line, because I don't want to have 10 lines on here. This is not wide enough for that. Add those back in, and then I need a slab block. Okay, so... oh, actually, this shouldn't be too hard. Once it leaves this, all we should need to do is, first of all, I want to have a detector rail here with some redstone. Actually, we don't even need redstone. We need to just do this. We need to have a pulse repeater that's out of that. It's going to wait for 16 seconds, and then... ooh, it does have to power it for a second, so we probably need some regular repeaters as well, now that I think about it. Getting that in, bumping that up, and that should be good. I guess let's double check so that this goes back and forth from here. So we'll add in a couple of powered bits maybe throughout as well. Well, we have to. Sure, that will make it. Oh, wait, I need to keep the stone. That, and then where is my... I should have a minecart. We're just going to send the minecart alone for the first one. Just have a boost coming out right over here. Wait, oh, nope. Remove those. Use a redstone block. Send this guy off. See, does it make it all the way? Makes it all the way, and then instantly travels back. Interesting. Why did it instantly travel back? Oh, I see what happened here. That also powered... okay, so we'd have to do something like this. Send that off a second time. Let's see if this one is better. Okay, now it sits there. Gotta wait the 16 seconds. Hello, 16 seconds. Oh, there we go. Oh, and it sends it off. Perfect. Okay, good. We are going to place this guy with one of those as well. And then we have this now going on the right track. All we need to do is have a track going off in this direction, which that connects up to from this side. Actually, probably don't want that next to the detector rail now that I think about it. Like that, because then when it travels this way, it will travel forward. When it comes back, it will travel out this way, where we can have rail boost, and then off down there towards the mangrove farm. And then we do the same thing when it comes back, right? Just connect that up to maybe here. Guess we can test this for now before I go much further with this idea. Have this loop around and onto there. Okay, let's try it. Minecraft sitting over here. I guess we could try with the droid, although I haven't glued the droid yet. Oh, I got glue. Oh, the little arms aren't gonna work. Well, some of them will be armless, I guess, or have their arms on their head. Right, that's entirely glued up though, and then we can get a button for now. Click that. Sends our little guy off. He hooks up here where... ooh, let the arms off. Okay, important to have the arms up. Noted, noted. He fills up for 16 seconds. He then goes around and back. Yeah, so that should work. Okay, sick. Where it sits here, and we need to figure out the way to get that into the system. But first, I need to hook all of these lines up. 1,000 years later. Took so long, but I have all the rails in underneath now, going out to every single part of it. I do quickly just want to test it, as I haven't done that just yet. Just need to get my hands on some buttons. Just send them off. We'll work on an automated system to send these off in a little bit, or maybe in the future when I actually have a proper storage for them. As for now, I just want this to work. So adding in these here behind them, but is off. Oh, exciting. Okay, let's send the next one, and the next one, and the next one. And why also not send this one? Oh, look how cool it looks, with them all just traveling to their different locations. Down's already stopped at its first stop. Let's see. He's gonna stop right there. One is down there. That guy's going down to Cherry. This one's going over to Oak. Oh, how exciting. Right. Yep, that looks like that worked. Cherry's being loaded up as we speak. That guy's down at the Mangrove. He's traveling over to Acacia. Oh, the droids are working, and it's... oh, this is amazing. Oh, I'm so happy I decided to do this. And he's off back towards spawn. Let's see. We got the Cherry guy coming up towards Pale Wood. Is he finishing up over there now? Oh, let's see. He's off back towards the main. Let's just see. Oh, and he's off as well. Oh, they're all on the way back. Oh, this is so exciting. I love this. These droids are so cute. This guy's obviously full on spruce, full on dark oak now. And obviously they can only carry one inventory at a time. So until we have a system to unload, it's going to be a little inefficient. But we got 4 out of 5. And here comes the 5th one returning back to base. Goes through the little shipment box right now. But that's amazing. It works. That is really, really cool. I actually love that. Okay, let's maybe work on the output before we get a building in then. Something that shouldn't be too difficult. We will need some more shafts, I imagine. But we get a... Ooh, we need more belts as well. If we get a belt running in behind these, then just to make the interior a little easier, I want to run this up and into these belts. This one, I think, is perfect as we can take a couple of smart chutes and place these right here. Should have some leftover barrels, as this is not going to be for the wood itself. This will be some of the wood byproducts, which means I do need this box with some of our saplings in it. That should be all of our saplings. Let's see. Then we obviously also have... Ooh, do I have any of those? Because I got mangrove roots coming in and we got apples coming in. And we have some apples. We can put in that one. And then I just need a mangrove root. The mangrove farm is a little broken at the moment. I'm going to probably have to redesign this, figure it out some way different, because the roots keep growing underneath. And I've got the roots problem sorted out, but the moss carpet that keeps spawning in the way of the saws is another problem. Could actually probably change out the saws for drills, and that might work. But that's all of our byproducts. We'll continue this belt off 2 more blocks. And how many vaults do I have on me? Maybe enough? I'm gonna get a 3x3 vault in above here. And no, definitely not enough. But that's fine. We'll just extend in that much for now. We'll have to use a smart chute here because these will eventually fill up. And obviously we don't want that to back up the entire system. So we'll probably just have these go down, and everything besides the sticks we can turn into bone meal and use that for the propagule farm to eventually feed the mangrove farm. But we'll get some output barrels on all of these, well, funnels, so that they can unload once we get it all spinning. But that should be pretty good. Need to go grab a filter though. Got some filters in, finish off the vault now. And I added in these portable storage interfaces as I eventually want the logs to be transported from this building over to the main storage for the wood stuff, which will be on the other side of the train tracks. Well, I figure out the terraforming for that, which is part 2 of this project when we're fixing up the river as well. For now though, I do want to just get in a little bit of a system down here that allows us to turn the excess items into bone meal. And I'm not gonna make this super fancy, as I don't think it has to be. I think if we wanted to be really simple about this, we just make a bit of a bigger vault, then use a smart chute. Well, we're gonna have to use smart chutes on all of them, aren't we? We do this. We make this smaller again, which means we're gonna have a bigger basement. Make that smaller. Smart chute. Smart chute. This goes into this vault. The other side will be burnt. And then, ooh, I should have some attribute filters. Really have to start storing attribute filters, and package filters in my ender chest, because whenever I need them, I always end up not having any. This side here will make really simple. Just a lava bucket with the non-compostable items. And then into the compost. Oh, this is going to go really far down, but that's fine. We can eventually move the items back up. Now we can just have this all end up in a little hopper chain over here. Sending these in to the side of that. 8 composters, 8 hoppers on top of that, and that should make ourselves bone meal and make sure that anything doesn't back up. Cool. Nothing here needs SU, right? No. Everything hooked up here. Means that we have the items going. Let's speed this up a little bit. 128. Wood's going in there. That should be being composted. I'm sure that's not full, but okay, I guess it's just skipping a few. That's fine. End of the day, it doesn't really matter if it's skipping a few saplings and stuff into storage. You don't really need them, I don't think. It looks like it's grabbing most of them. It's just a lot of spruce there. Okay, cool. That empties all of those out, which means I want to send them off for another round to hopefully get the other material as well. Just been grabbing up a few different materials here for us to put a building around these create components. And I got pretty much everything I need except a few small bits, which do require me to head back to spawn. We gotta stop by Chosen's factory first of all, as I just need to pick up a few belts, and then I've got to shop at one of Foxy's shops for the first time ever, as I know he has built a prismarine farm, or a guardian farm, and is subsequently selling dark prismarine. That's great. I can probably pick up one of those. Excuse me, I'm trying out. Very hostile. I can pick up a few more stacks of that. Right, let me just put away my diamonds. I'm realizing I am quickly running out of them again. Luckily for me, though, I have a business plan that I need to talk to Foliage with, but I'm going to do that probably in a future episode. Not going to do it today, maybe in the next one, maybe in the one after that. But it should at least bring in some diamonds for me. To kick off this forward operating base of the lumberjacks, I want to use tuff and cobblestone to outline a foundation. Added in a dark oak trim to that, and now I'm using a jungle/oak palette to encase the droid unloading bay, using polished tuff for a supportive edge to windows and the entrance. Which is definitely taking shape with our little friend sitting here. And I want to switch my focus over to this side, where there's a reason we bought a few more belts, and it's not because I want to do more create components per se. To get in a bit of polished stuff here though, first of all, this will go up into yet another arch over here. Before we get the belts in though, I want to run a few girders just between these to support the vault. Let's make this look a little more supported on this side. Ooh, missing a piece of cobblestone up there. Hold up. Go, can connect that up just like over here, and we can hang a lantern here on the ends, just light this area up a little bit, bringing out our ooh, I got to make more shafts. That's restocked, means we can get a couple of those in right here, one step below. Now in Sweden we have a really big logging business, and one thing that used to be extremely common within that is that you transport the logs on the river, which is what I want to do. So I want to have a little area here where the logs will enter the river and then they will float away to the main wood storage. So we're probably gonna have a few logs on minecarts eventually, but that is definitely next episode when we're sorting out the river and the storage itself. For now, I just want to get the couple of belts in here, make this area look good. And this here will go down into the water, and you know, we'll fix that up then. For now, let's extend up the walls above the belt area and surround the vault, bringing in a new palette with sand, sandstone, and birch with some windows facing the path. On the other side, I left a gap, which I'm filling in with an orange palette, which then continues on the second story with some windows along with foliage and machinery covering the outside. For the final story, the first thing I want to do is create a sort of balcony that can be used as an outlook for the island, maybe to make sure the droids are working or to spot eventual fires. But it's not just the lookout floor, so bringing back the sand palette from the first floor to create some walls for the third. Then the only thing left to do is bring in our roofs, and for this is where the dark prismarine I bought earlier comes into play, accompanied by dried kelp blocks and deep slate tiles, creating some not too tall roofs with a flat polished deep slate section in the middle. Few more roof details and final touches, the lumberjack FOB is complete. Really went out of my comfort zone with this building, but I really like it. Also added in a little bit of foliage here on the back side, and the rest of the island is still completely bare. I've got a lot of work to do on that, but I'm going to do that over on my stream, so if you want to check that out, there's a link to my Twitch in the description below. For now though, I am extremely happy with how far we've gotten on this project, but there's still a lot left to do, but we're going to tackle that in a future episode as I am all out of time. And as always, thank you to all of my supporters, and thank you to you for watching this video. I'll catch you in the next one. Bye bye.